Hey, what is up guys, it's Sin, and today I've got every single X-shaped Logitech mice that I'm going to be reviewing and comparing for your viewing pleasure. This is the G305, and these two are the G203 and the G Pro Hero. Now, I'm not going to tell you which one's which, just so I can make a point later on in the video, but let's get it started. So right off the bat, I want to talk about the G305 first. I absolutely fucking despise this mouse. I don't know how anyone can use it. I do not recommend it at all, and I'll get into why. So first of all, I want to talk about the very, very short pro list that this mouse has, and that is the number one pro is that this mouse is wireless. Now for 50 bucks, the wireless experience is pretty great. I mean, it's Logitech did a good job, I guess. There's no latency, it doesn't feel off. But I feel like the wireless feature of this mouse is just a facade to hide the fucking, the dog shit other features of this mouse. And I honestly have no problem with the cable. So, like you see, as you can see, I put it in a bungee, and I mean, it doesn't really budge, doesn't affect my aim at all. So I don't really see a need for a wireless mouse, anyways. But yeah, it is wireless, so that's at least a pro for it. Second one is that this mouse, you can take out the PCB and then put it into another mouse to make it, wireless, or, you can 3D print your own mouse. But I mean, when your only purpose as a mouse is to get cut open and put inside another mouse, it kind of shows that you're not really a good mouse, in my opinion. So yeah, now that we've got the very short list of pros out of the way, let's go into the abundant cons. So number one con is that this thing is 99 grams. I could literally use this to fucking weightlift with my skinny ass arms. This thing is an elephant. It's an absolute behemoth. This is hefty as fuck. Because of the battery, as you can see, it's even heavier. You can put a AAA battery inside, but that's just going to knock off about 9 grams. I think it's going to knock it down to 90 grams, which still in 2020, it's still pretty damn heavy. Now, the second con is that while this mouse is 99 grams, these 99 grams, they're not distributed equally. And I'll show you what I mean. So as you can see, right, when I hold these mice in the middle and I put them up, since the weight distribution is near perfect, they do not, bend in a way, as you can see with most mice here. But with the G305, as soon as I pick it up, boom. It's so back heavy. It's not even funny. The weight distribution is the shittiest weight distribution I've ever witnessed in a mouse. It is so bad, and it's so back heavy that it somehow gave me carpal tunnel. And not only did I get a bad impression of this mouse, it also physically fucked up my wrist, just to remind me to never use it again. So, yeah. Now, the third con is that the build quality is absolutely horrible. I don't know if this is on my model or whatnot, but yeah. And if you're wondering why this is glossy, I made it glossy because why the fuck not? I don't really like the coating of any one of these mice, but I just decided to make this one glossy because I just had spare sandpaper. So I just want you to listen to the side flex, right? And like, I'm not even like going full force. It's just look at that. Just look at this. I can bend it. Can literally bend the mice. There's bottom flex, there's just side flex, there's everything flex. It does not feel sturdy in my hand. Yeah, the build quality is absolutely dog shit. This costs £50, right? And I don't want to show you the mouse, but the 25-pound G203 is very, very sturdy. You know what? I'll just show you the build quality of the other mice while we're at it. So the build quality of this mouse, as you can see, there's just nothing. By the way, this is a sensor rattling issue as well. I don't know if you can hear it, but the sensor is rattling. This mouse does not have a sensor rattle issue. It does not have side flex. This mouse does not have a sensor rattle issue. It does not have side flex, and it's pretty damn stable. And the funny thing is, this costs £50, and one of these mice costs 25, and it's better built. So this mouse is an absolute piece of shit. You should not get it. It's literally garbage. And now for the actually good egg-shaped mice that Logitech produces. I'm actually going to reveal which one is which now. This is the G Pro Hero, and this is the G203. The G203, let me just quickly change the RGB of it, has a pretty cool RGB feature. Look at that RGB. Look at it go. Actually, like, I love the RGB in this mouse. I wish that the G Pro Hero had the same, RGB style. I think this is 3 different lighting zones, so it changes color in a very, very cool fashion. And everyone knows that RGB gives you plus 10% better aim. So now comparing these two mice, like I said in the beginning of the video, you cannot tell the difference between them. Well, and the only difference that I've seen is that the clicks are a bit more crisp on the G203, and I'm going to make you listen to them in a bit. But, and on paper, the sensor of the G Pro Hero is better, but I honestly cannot tell the difference. There is a little bit of deviation, and I can tell that the G Pro Hero is a bit slower, as in because the DPI is closer to 800, while the G203 has a bit more DPI deviation, so you can feel that it's a tiny bit faster, but that's just me. Every mouse has DPI deviation, and there's nothing really you can do about it. Yeah, and that's it. So, about the sensor, I mean, like I said, I just can't tell the difference between them. I tried blindfolded really, and there literally is no massive difference between them. But on paper there is, and the thing is, this mouse is 60 pounds, and this mouse is 25 pounds. So, if you have the budget, I mean, you can definitely go for a G Pro Hero, as it technically does have a better sensor. But if you're on a budget, there is no reason not to get the G203. It's an amazing mouse, literally. Like, you're fucking stealing from Logitech. That's how cheap this shit is. And if you do not have 25 pounds lying around, you probably shouldn't be PC gaming either. Yeah, and let me just let you listen to the clicks. This is the clicks of the G305. Side buttons. This is the G Pro Hero. Side buttons. This is the G203. Side buttons. And yeah, I do not know why. From what I heard, the G Pro Hero has pretty crisp clicks, but mine just feels like a G203, but more suppressed. It feels very light, and it doesn't feel as clicky as the 203. The 203 has the best clicks in my opinion. The 305 clicks are, they're okay. I don't want to shit on this mouse even more. I already fucking, dumpstered it. But yeah, the 203 clicks are pretty satisfying. They're pretty nice. For the comparison, everything else in these two mice are literally the same. The coating is the same. The scroll wheel is the same. The shape is 100% same. The weighting is nearly the same. I mean, I think there's like 1 or 2 grams difference. By the way, the G203 white version is more heavier than the black version. So if you're gonna get the white, be wary of that. This mouse is already a bit heavy, in my personal opinion, and this thing's a fucking behemoth. I'm not even gonna talk about it anymore. So yeah, just to finally recap, if you're a retard and can't handle a cable, get the 305. If you have the budget, if you want to spend 60 pounds on a great mouse, you just get the G Pro Hero. If you're like, well, okay, but the sensor difference is only on paper and you can't really tell the difference, and I am on a budget, then you should probably get the G203. This thing, in my opinion, is an amazing mouse. Like, for the price you're getting, it is actually like really, really good. I do not know why more people don't buy it. It's amazing. I mean, there's literally no flaw with it. Oh, but mine has a little build quality issue, I think. I don't know why, but my 203 has a little bit of springing issue, and I can tap in and it makes a little springing sound. Yeah, but that's about it. So this is the comparison of every single egg-shaped Logitech mice. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you like the video, like it. If you dislike it, dislike it. If you want to subscribe, be my guest. And if you want to comment your opinions on it, then go ahead. Thank you for watching.